trying to play Chrono Trigger, it's time to get depressed about games and sad because the future is a bleak, fucking, dark ass place.
The food is rotten. Alright, so he was out looking for Legend of Dragoon so he could see who made it, and I'm telling you, it was Sony.
Oh, yeah, I guess it was Sony.
Yeah.
I could have sworn it was like some other company, though, because... Come on, Sony. Remake this game, or make a sequel, you fuckers. It was so awesome.
So that guy's dead, but he had a seed, and I gotta go give it to the man upstairs.
Oh, yeah, give it to the man upstairs.
All this food is rotten. The future is awful.
And you would still go to the future.
Yeah, I would. Well, because Lavos ain't real, man.
So that doesn't mean you could go 5 years into the future, you could go 200 years in the future, and you know what? It could be nuclear winter.
It could be
in that amount of time. You know where I would go? I would go to the past and I would live like a king. I would bring technology and I would take over some kingdom and I would live.
Yeah.
I would change history.
Maybe I would go back in time just to like the 80s and get in the ground floor of Apple and
what?
invest in Apple and Microsoft and just...
Actually, I have thought of that before. Just put as much, even if you put in like $10 or something into any of those companies, like on the ground floor.
I missed something. What did I miss?
You missed.
I got the seed, so I thought I was supposed to go back and talk to the people. But maybe he has another note that tells me that I gotta catch the. Yeah, here we go. Soiled sheet of paper. The rat is more than a statue.
No, I would go back to like the 1600s or something.
Oh God. That sounds awful.
With a fucking jet or a I don't know, just a gun.
All right, how many times is it gonna take me to catch this fucking thing? Got him. One time. Like a boss.
That really did not look very difficult at all, to be honest with you.
Well, so happens when you play games. When you play this one game many a time. So now I stand over here. Boom. That is the moment that a lot of people couldn't get past in emulators because of the keyboard mapping.
Oh.
So if you map all three keys, L, R, and A, then you can do that. Let's fight a
What is
robot.
that thing?
It's a robot.
Is he a friendly robot?
Attacked by moving object. Laser. See, it even kills the rats that are around.
That's awesome.
I find that amusing. Boom! I always thought I was going to shoot the rat. I guess not. That's fine, I'll kill the rat. Boom.
Seriously, 1600s with a M18 and just a trunk full of ammunition. You could take over a kingdom!
I just don't want to...
A couple dudes with armor would come out and you'd be like, I'm 200 yards away from you. Blah, 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 blah.
I don't think I want to own a kingdom in the 1600s. That doesn't really do anything for me. You could
teach them so much, and it would become if you went back in time with like, you could go back in time with like 5 books.
Yeah.
Of just physics and science, and they would think you're a fucking wizard.
Well, yeah.
And you go back with a gun and a ghillie suit. And you just post up. You just post up somewhere, and you would.
But I still don't. I don't want to do that. I don't want to live in the 1600s where things are just awful.
It wouldn't be awful. It would be awful for
antibiotics.
It would be awful for like 10 years.
There's no like.
You would turn that shit around in 10 years.
Yeah, but you know
by leaps and bounds.
If I go back into the 80s and put seed money into Apple and Microsoft. In 10 years, I'm gonna have a much better life than anyone in the 1600s.
You would not have a kingdom or a dynasty that would last 1,000 years, though.
But I don't want that. I don't care. If I'm going back into the past, it's to get money and get to live out this year again. but not broke as fuck.
I don't know. I would wanna one up Alexander the Great. That's what I would want to do.
Alright. Well, we've got different
Alexander the
goals.
Great. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy technology, and I think it's absolutely mind blowing where we even are right now.
Yeah.
But I think it would be just incredible to rule the world.
Here's where we learn about the Lavos. Spoilers! We're gonna learn about Lavos.
But like I said, like I've told you before, if
Look
I
at that
had-
pose. Look at her spreading her
She's
legs,
serious.
working that computer.
She is in the ready position to get work done. When you're standing at your workplace, you don't get in that stance. I know I do.
No, I don't.
That is how you have proper balance to press those buttons
Coordination.
hard.
Is it good for like your blood circulation? It
don't
lets
know.
you air out your groin in case it's sweaty from fighting robots.
Yes, because I fight robots all day.
What does this button do? Oh, it just sets all the rest of the entire game's plot in motion.
Did she just
One button.
revive Lavos or
No,
whatever?
we learn about it. And instead of going back in time to the 1000 AD and just living the rest of our lives unknowingly, we now know that this is what needs to be our destiny. Oh my god!
Yeah, I wouldn't bother with that. I would just go back to my time.
Yeah,
my
be
life.
like, Psh, 999 years from my time is a long
I just
time.
won't have any kids, so they won't have to worry about it.
That's a big ass dome. That city was probably badass as shit back in the day. And by back in the day, I mean forward in the day. There we go. What is that? Lavos. Is that what's destroying our world? We must truly be in future. No, no way. I refuse to believe it. This.
That's enough out of you.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've talked about it before.
Yeah.
If I had any amount of power, I would be evil.
You would be the worst.
I really would.
You
I
would-
would be the worst.
You would go down in history as worse than Hitler, man. You would be. I mean,
I wouldn't wage genocidal war on people.
It would be indiscriminate genocide. It would just be.
It would just. I would just want to eliminate humans.
Yeah, you would just want to destroy. What's that called when you just want to destroy humans? Is that like specieside?
Rage.
Species?
It's just called rage.
Rage. No, white rage.
No,
Alright, so that
I
doesn't
just.
do anything right now.
I don't know.
That doesn't do anything until I power up my pendant in the Mammon machine.
I would be evil so that it would galvanize humanity.
You would be evil to such a degree that just no one would want to live in this world. You would make
No,
it.
I would be evil to galvanize humanity.
to make it
Everybody, yeah, everybody would have a common enemy. Okay, and everybody would be like, I would find two countries that are at war, and I would just attack both of them indiscriminately, and they would be like, "What in the hell is happening? Why is he attacking both of us?" And then they would team up, and they would become friends in order to
Would they
destroy me.
or would they just blame the other country for sicking you on them? Oh, I guess if they're getting attacked too. Then
If I'm attacking both of them,
yeah.
they're gonna see what's coming, and I would make the war last like so long that they can't just win and then be like, "We're fighting again." No, it would have to be generationally ingrained in people.
Like there would be a generation that knows nothing but war,
fighting me instead of the other.
and then peace would be like much more. Like peace would be. It would. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But you
would-
know what I'm trying to say?
Yes,
Yeah.
peace would be just absolute bliss for them.
Yeah.
At that point.
Yeah. Not just like kids just be like, oh, fucking iPod, god damn it.
Yeah, except it wouldn't be just two countries. It would be
Yeah,
the
it would
entire
be
world. I would
multiple
attack.
continents.
It would be World War III.
Yeah. But it would just be against you. But what? So you would first off you would need to be
I would need to be
Invulnerable.
powerful. Yeah, like if I was Superman.
Yeah. And you would just shoot lasers everywhere,
Oh my God, you have no
punch
idea.
people into space.
Yeah, I would just waylay entire countries
Yeah.
from space with my heat vision.
Yeah, that's kind
I
of
would drop.
ridiculous.
I would just fly out into space and grab onto meteors or asteroids, and I would just start dropping things.
Yeah. If I had powers, I'd use them for personal gain, but I don't think that I would try to destroy civilization as we know it. Got the jet bike key. I like this part.
I am
everyone's
just
in
a
my way.
malevolent force.
Get out of my way! You can just push him. Will you rest in the Entertron? There we go. Still hungry.
Oh God, something smells really bad in our fridge right now.
That's bad news.
Yeah, that's not good news.
I'm not sure what that would be. It could be... I don't know, man. Hey, next time, Creepy Man Children trying to play